Hi, I'm Alex Tribune.
And I'm Laura Terry.
And we are on the Little Angels Attic Committee. We are a part of the subcommittee, the volunteer coordinators. And we wanted to first thank you so much for volunteering. Without you, this would not happen. You are helping contribute to, all this money is going back to contribute to women and children in the community. And we really appreciate what you do. So this video, we're going to talk about checkout. So how to work the register, just some of those basic questions that we often get, and then later on we'll have a video on to kind of step by step on how to walk you through that. So first, let's kind of talk about what we like to see at the cash register.
It's really helpful to have two people at the register, one person behind the computer that will read the screen to make sure things are scanning, and the other volunteer to be up at the rack handling the clothes and the scanner. So if you are the one up at the rack with the clothes, then you will have the scanner and just scan this barcode right here. If it for some reason does not scan, then we can enter that in manually, which the volunteer behind the computer can do. But the volunteer behind the computer will just make sure that it did ring in correctly and that the price matches. If it's Saturday discount day, then it will go in at half price, and to know that, it will have yes here by the discount.
And you may have some people that say, well, today's half day, but they may not realize that consignor chose not to donate. So make sure that you look for that if that question arises. And then two, when you are scanning, I'll add that try to count the best you can. There's a lot going on, but we like to have the person at the computer and the person scanning to double check their numbers so nothing gets missed. We want to make sure everybody gets paid for what they have submitted.
Yes, because not only will you be scanning the clothes, but there will also be bins underneath the clothes where the shoes and the toys and the books and anything that isn't on hangers will be too. So you want to make sure you scan all of those as well and that the numbers match.
So after you get done scanning, you'll ask the person if they want to donate to Heaven Sent, which is a great thing. It is $1 that they will donate, and each sale we choose a new organization to give that to, and so all the money from the sale will go, in addition to what we give, kind of goes to just this one organization. So if they would like to, then you'll mark an X through it. You'll scan it, mark an X through it, so we know that it's done. There will be sheets of paper stacked up there for you. But if they don't, that's okay, or they may have donated at a different time, and that's perfectly fine as well. So then...
And then when the transaction is finished, you've scanned everything, you want to give the customer the total, and then they can either pay two ways, cash or check. If they choose cash, there's a button on the computer for that, and it will tell you how much change when you enter in how much they're paying for, and you can get that out of the box. If they are paying with check, then please make sure that you get a driver's license number and a phone number, and write that on the check if it's not already on there. We do not take credit cards, so please, you might want to say that up front. Usually they notice that, and we try to have signs as much as possible, but there are a few that will forget. So just double check that before you get all the way through.
Yes.
Because it's really hard to save items if they have to run home.
Yes. And then too, when you're totaling, just note that make sure you factor in the tax before you give them that total, as well as we do accept tax ID numbers for nonprofits that may come and shop, schools, things like that, but they need to have that proof with them.
And we can always help too. Look for a lady in pink or a gentleman in pink if you need help with that as well.
So that's kind of the basic rundown of checking out, and we're going to, like I said, do a video later to show you what the screen looks like and do a step-by-step that'll definitely kind of refresh your memory. If you've done it before or if you're new to it, it'll make it very easy to do. So thank you again.
Thanks.